ladies and gentlemen. Today, before we get started with notes, I want to make sure that you have the following materials in addition to your composition book. You're going to need a straight edge because we'll be drawing figures. You're going to want to have nice straight lines. Please use a pencil and not a pen, and have a good eraser just in case you make a mistake. And then hopefully you'll be able to print out the reflections handout that's posted on the website so you can practice right along with this video. If you do not have a printer, you can always follow along with graph paper. All right, we're going to be talking about transformations. What are transformations? Transformations are when you change the position or size of a figure. Now, we're not going to be changing size. We're only going to be doing a change in position. Okay, there are three types of transformations. The first is called a translation. That's where you're going to slide a figure from one location to another with no change in size or shape. The second type of transformation is a reflection. That's where each point of a shape appears at an equal distance on the opposite side of the line of reflection. Think of the line of reflection as a mirror. And then rotation. That is where a figure is turned or rotated about a given point. Now we're going to be focusing on translations and reflections because we are not in class and I'm not able to give you the patty paper that we would use to complete a rotation. We will not be doing that transformation. Okay, hopefully you have your handout ready. Okay, we're going to be doing some reflections here on this handout. And if you look at number 1, it says, make a reflection of this triangle ABC, across the line x equals -2. So it's telling you what your line of reflection needs to be. Remember, when you have x and it's equal to a constant, it is a straight line that is vertical, okay? So it's a vertical line, and you can see that x is -2 all on this line. So this is going to be like my mirror. This is my line of reflection. What I need to do in order to reflect this triangle ABC is I need to make sure it says each point is an equal distance on the opposite side of the line of reflection. So I'm going to look at point A right here. I see that point A is 1, 2, 3 units away from my line of reflection here. Well, I'm going to count an equal distance on the opposite side, and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. Okay, and grab my point. 1, 2, 3, and there is my first point on my reflection. Now, this point is called point A. This point is going to be called A prime. When you're making the new shape that's reflected, it's named the same point but with this little prime. All right, let's look at point B. Point B is just touching the line of reflection. So I'm going to take this point and touch the line of reflection here. And then point C is 1 away from my line of reflection. And I'm going to put point C there. And again, I'm going to name my points. This is B prime. And this is C prime. Now all I need to do is connect my points. You get a nice straight line here. You get blue. I'm going to connect my A and B. All right. So now I have my reflected image. It looks just like this triangle is standing and looking in the mirror, and this is being reflected back at them. Okay, let's look at number 2. Number 2 says you need to make the new image with the reflection across the line y equals 4. Now we said if it's x equal to a constant, it's a vertical line. That means y equal to a constant is going to be my horizontal line at 4. So I'm going to take my little dotted line and put it on y at 4. So this now is my line of reflection. That's my mirror. Okay, well, if I look at my line of reflection, P is 1 unit away. So on the opposite side at an equal distance, I want to put point P prime at 1 unit away. P prime. Okay, I've got Q down here. It is 1, 2, 3, 4 units away. On the opposite side, I will just count 1, 2, 3, 4 units away, and there is Q prime. And R is the same distance as Q is, but over by 2, and there is my R prime. Now all I need to do is connect my points. I got to connect those points with a nice straight line. And there is my reflected figure. And you can see that it is an equal distance opposite my line of reflection. All right, what I would like you to do is pause the video. I want you to look at number 5, and I would like you to try to reflect this figure, L, M, N, J, K, across x equals 2. When you are done, play the video and let's see how you did. Okay, let's see how you did. So I have my reflection line right here at x is 2. And now I need to reflect each one of these points an equal distance from my line of reflection. I can see that M is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be my M prime. And then N is just 2 away from N. M, so that's N prime. 2 away from, hard to say those two without making them sound the same. Okay, let's look at point L. We're going down 1. L is 1, 2, 3, 4 away from my line of reflection. 1, 2, 3, 4 away. There's L prime. And then J is 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. That's going to be J prime. And then K is just 1 away from that. And that is K prime. Now I just need to get my lines. Okay, I've got these two and these two. And now from M to L. And N to J. And L to K. There's my reflected figure. Make this go a little more on top of that line. Now I have figure LMNJK reflected across x equals 2. What I'd like you to do now is finish your handout. There are 3 problems for you to finish on your own. I'm going to post the answer key so you can see it and check your work when you're done. And then I have a Khan Academy assignment for you to do for the reflections. All right. Thank you very much and have a great day.